Mike Simmons here from Tribunal, Illinois. Over the past several years, many people now have heard me share my story of how, at a most difficult time in her life, the mother of the man whose life was lost in my case nearly 2 decades ago, shared how she hoped that I would see the error of my way and decide to make my life count for something. Although it hasn't gotten any easier, I continue to share my story. And one of the reasons I do so is because of the broader issues of generational trauma and cycles of violence that it speaks to. Having lost my own dad to gun violence as a kid, the grace that I've received, as well as results from studies done by the Alliance for Justice and Safety regarding crime victims, have given me hope in the unlimited possibilities of reconciliation and restoration. And so I'm encouraged by a more wholesome conversation surrounding victimization and trauma. A conversation, a narrative that for far too long has been severely limited in our criminal legal process. While I strive daily to honor the words of a particular mother in my case and the memory of her son, my story is not unique. There are many men and women in prison in Illinois who work tirelessly toward rehabilitation, yet who continue to be warehoused for no reason other than outdated laws. And we've seen the results of these laws. Now that we have this pandemic among us, one of the many, many things that COVID is highlighting is how years of failed policy has not only trampled the value of rehabilitation, but they've also helped to create a public health monster that cannot be contained by a wall. Our communities deserve better. It takes smart policies that take into account the interconnectivity of people on both sides of the wall. And that also recognizes, as Jamie Worker of the Economic Policy Institute stated just last week, that we're only as safe as people most vulnerable among us. Thank you all for your time. Take care.